Good morning. Some of you have asked me what exactly is the Fat Burn Blitz. So I thought I would pop on here this morning and go live and answer some of your questions. So if you're new to this channel, my name is Irene Mahoney. I'm a certified OPTAVIA health coach. I've been a health coach now for about 6 months and I love it. It's so fun. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. I'd love to have you join me on this journey. I got some notes here so that I make sure I get it all right because I'm new to going live on Facebook, on YouTube, and I'm a little nervous. So let's see. What is the Fat Burn Blitz and is it right for you? Great question. So personally, I just came back from a vacation where I've been on OPTAVIA 5-in-1 plan for like a year now. And I definitely was not very good while I was on my awesome vacation. And now I just need to like tighten things up. So I'm going to go on the Fat Burn Blitz next week. Do you want to come with me? Let's see if any of these apply to you. Have you hit a plateau? If so, hit the like button. Put in the comments where you stuck. Do you need to tighten up your plan? Have you started adding extra condiments to everything? You know, you get to add a little egg beaters here and there and it doesn't matter. But are you starting to add like 1/4 of a cup to 2 or 3 different fuelings? Are you starting to add cream cheese to almost all of your fuelings? Maybe it's time to tighten up your 5-in-1, get back on track, and start seeing the results that you saw the first week you did program. Do you just love a challenge? Because the Fat Burn Blitz could just be for you if you do better on the OPTAVIA 5-in-1 when you have some sort of challenge in front of you. So this is a neat challenge. It's not really an official OPTAVIA thing. It's just really getting back to the nitty-gritty of OPTAVIA and really getting a good fat burn started, which makes staying on program so much easier. Let's see what I want to say. If any of this is resonating with you, hit the thumbs up button. Put some comments in the chat. Like, do you want to do the Fat Burn Blitz? I'm thinking 1 week in August, probably August 9th to August 15th. I'm going to do the Fat Burn Blitz. I'll make my daily videos. I'll see how I'm doing. I love it when you cheer me on. I hope it gives you some motivation to be cheered on as well so we can motivate each other. So let me know if you think this is something that you might be interested in. Before you do the Fat Burn Blitz, make sure you're connecting with your coach, right? Tell them like, hey, I'm feeling a little stuck. I'm feeling like I'm in a bit of a plateau. Like, I just want to check in with you. Make sure you're staying connected with your coach. Make sure you're staying connected with your community, right? Most of you have a private Facebook community that you can go in, post your goals, right? It's private. Everybody on there is on the same program as you. So go ahead. It's been said that if you tell other people your goals, you're more likely to hit them. So I just came back from camp. I'm about 7.5 pounds away from my final OPTAVIA goal. So I'm hoping this Fat Burn Blitz just brings me that much closer to my goal. All right, Mary, thanks for joining me. Let's see. What is the Fat Burn Blitz? That's why you've come here, so that I will tell you what it is. I didn't make it up. I think I heard it from Mallory in the Making, who heard it from her coach. While reading the Habits of Health book, I was reading Dr. A's advice of what a good lean and green was. And I was like, hey, he just kind of described what I think of as the Fat Burn Blitz. So if you hit your textbook and your life book, and you look at what Dr. A is telling you to do when you hit a plateau, it's kind of this Fat Burn Blitz. so you can go back to the scientific research and see that he's agreeing with us. Hey, Deanna, thanks so much for joining. So what is it? You grab your handy dandy spiral bound notebook that they sent you. I got mine a year ago. When did you get yours? Put it in the chat, right? How long have you been doing this program? So here is our OPTAVIA guide. I still have mine. I still check mine out. These pages are still gold. All right, so during the fat burn blitz, we're gonna try to do the leanest proteins. That's awesome because then we get 7 ounces and we get to add 2 healthy fats. Okay, so fish like cod, flounder, haddock, orange roughy, grouper, tilapia, maui maui, tuna, yellowfin steak, or canned in water fish. Okay, I'm not a huge fish eater, but because Dr. A said I should try to be, I have tried to be. I've bought in the frozen bag of tilapia. I bought in the frozen bag of cod. I bought in the frozen bag of haddock. They're nice to have in your freezer. They're quick to defrost. They're a great emergency lean and green, and they're great for when you go to do the blitz. Shellfish, there's always a bag of frozen shrimp in my freezer. But if you've got access to crabs, scallops, lobster, it's August. Treat yourself to August while being on the blitz. That's fantastic. You do get 2 healthy fats. Try not to drown your lobster in butter like somebody did last week on vacation. But, you can have a little. All right, game meat, right? Again, I'm still fascinated by the idea of game meat. There's buffalo meat in the supermarket, and it's a little more expensive than what I normally pay for, like ground beef. But ground beef, you only get 5 ounces. But if I tried this buffalo meat, then I could have 7 ounces. I keep toying with the idea. I haven't quite pulled the trigger yet, but I'm thinking about it. The 98% lean, right? I know that was hard to find in the grocery stores, but I think now it's a little bit easier. So I'm going to look for some of that as well. Meatless options, 14 egg whites. That is huge. That's a huge amount of egg whites right there. Or 2 cups of egg beaters. Okay, so that's right here. I'm not inventing anything. It's right in your OPTAVIA guide. If you can see that, there you go. Then we're going to try to do our lowest carbohydrates, okay? That is lettuce. That is anything that looks like lettuce. That's what I tell people. There's really only 2 types of vegetables, things that look like lettuce and everything else. If it looks like lettuce, you get a whole cup for a serving. So you can have a salad that's 3 cups. Some days you're just hangry. Put a thumbs up if you just know what I'm talking about, where you need like the massive bowl for dinner. You need your lean and green to look substantial. Then go to your lettuce, right? Your collard greens, your spinach, your mustard greens, spring mix, right? Splurge, buy the fancy one in the plastic box. It's going to be so worth it. We're not going to do it forever. We're going to do it for 1 week, right? August 9th to August 15th, because I have no brain, so I have to keep looking. All right, so we got our leanest protein, we got our least carbohydrates, we're gonna max our water, okay? If you haven't already gone and bought yourself the prettiest water cup that just makes you wanna grab your water and drink it and be like, hey, check out my pretty cup. I swear to God, it's silly, but it works. I drink 100 ounces of water. I do 4 of these a day. Some of you have those cool like gallons that have the ounces on it and like what time of day you got to drink it by. Those are fun. Check out Amazon or whatever and get yourself a water glass you're a little more excited to drink. We got to get that water in however we got to do it. All right. We're going to try to stick with the powdered fuelings. I don't know why. I think it's so that we add extra water to our lives, to be perfectly honest, because somebody pointed out all the fuelings are nutritionally exactly the same. So I think we stick with the powdered fuelings during the fat burn blitz to make sure we're adding extra water. Okay. So this is going to be your shakes, your cookie bake, your brownie bake, your bread, your cinnamon swirl cake, um, anything that comes in an envelope. Oh, those of you that love the savory fuelings, can you tell I don't? The mac and cheese, the soup, the chili, all of those are in an envelope. So that's going to be your powdered fuelings. They're totally fair game for the fat burn blitz. Um, so also those of you that like kind of have been on program in a while and you kind of got a backlog, you know, you get some of those fuelings just hanging around. It's a good time to get rid of them, right? If you bought tropical smoothie and you don't like it, make yourself drink it as one of your fuelings during the fat burn blitz. It's a great way to clean out some of those powdered fuelings you're not in love with. You just put it on the schedule for the fat burn blitz and clean out the clutter. I kind of like doing that. All right. No snack. Gonna say it again. You gotta cut the snack for 1 week. Okay. So we're gonna not do nuts, not do pickles, not do jello. Okay. No snack, no extra cheese, which is not really a snack anyways. But some of us, I don't know who, some of us kind of think that the cheese is a snack. Cut it out. Get rid of the cheese for the Fat Burn Blitz week. And then officially, I think I heard her say no condiments, but I can't do that. So as little amount of condiments as possible. Okay, we just kind of want to take it down a notch, take down your salt, take out the like artificial sweeteners, you know, kind of try to keep it to like the Mrs. Dash, just a little oregano, just a little parsley. Like you want to eat something that's tasty that week, but try to take those condiments down a notch. That's the basics of the Fat Burn Blitz. So give me a thumbs up if you thought you could do that. If you want to do this with me, put it in the chat. Really kind of just a little jump start, not anything that we're going to do for a long time. Um, just something to help us get into a good fat burn. Some of us, like little condiments have creeped in, and all of a sudden that glycogen in our liver is starting to build back up, and our body is getting out of fat burn. And you know, it's so much easier for the body to just burn that sugar in the liver. So that's what it wants to do. And then your weight loss slows way down. Well, that's not what we're about in OPTAVIA. We like to be in a good fat burn, and we like to amp that up. So again, fat burn blitz, short-term push to get us back into a good fat burn. Once you're in a good fat burn, the temptations go away for me, right? So I've fallen off the wagon and now I kind of got to start again. I'm on like day 3 after my vacation, trying to clean up my act. And, you know, like that's kind of poopy. But once you get through these 4 days and you go back into fat burn, you stop being hungry. You stop noticing the temptations all around you. Drinking the water, you're actually start to get thirsty if you notice you don't have your 100 ounces of water. And it makes it even easier to drink your water because your body just gets used to it. It's like, yes, please give me that water. Help my metabolism melt this fat off your body. If you're new to my journey, I'm down almost 70 pounds this year, right? I'm 45 years old. I've never, ever had weight loss success like this. And I am in love with OPTAVIA, right? It's why I became a certified coach, so I can share this program with everybody out there that needs this. I struggled so long to find something that would work for me. And I just want to help other people find this so they don't have to struggle anymore, right? So if you've been struggling and you know that you have, reach out. If you need a health coach, I put my information in the description. You can find me on Facebook at Irene Mahoney. You can email me directly at iemahoney@yahoo.com. Let's talk about your health goals. Okay, so if you've been kind of like watching this channel for a little bit, but you haven't actually joined program, reach out to me. I'd love to help you get started on this program. I'm so excited to help people get healthy and reach their goals. What I love about this program is you set your goals. Okay, so I'd love to hear what your goals are. I would also like to reach mine. I'm about 8 pounds away. It's been a moving target for those of you that have been with me for a while. Those of you on the plan, sure that resonates with you. Your first goal was kind of like, I haven't been able to lose any weight in a long time. So I'd like to go from 200 pounds to 170 would be amazing. And then you get to 170 and you're like, oh my God, this program is just working and it's easy and the food is delicious, and you move your target down a little. You're like, well, what about 150? And then you reach that goal. So put some comments if you've experienced that. Like you hit some goals and then you were like, oh, this just keeps working and it's not hard to eat pudding and candy bars. Deanne, I see you. Thank you so much. All right. This is my first YouTube live. I'm pretty excited that I got it done. I hope you found it helpful. If you got any questions, let me know. Reach out. I'm excited to get started. And I will see you later. Okay. Bye.